What if I told you one of the most iconic names in rotary performance just made a comeback, and it might change how we define sports cars forever? No, this isn't clickbait. And no, you're not dreaming. The Mazda RX is back. Meet the 2026 RX-5, a name that whispers nostalgia but shouts innovation. If you think you've seen everything from Mazda, think again. Let's rewind a bit. Back in the day, Mazda did something audacious. They doubled down on the rotary engine. In a world dominated by pistons, Mazda's Wankel Rotary said, "Less parts, more revs, let's go." The RX-7, a legend. The RX-8, a controversial cult classic. But then, radio silence. Years passed. Hopes faded. And then, 2026. This isn't just a car. It's a statement. Mazda's RX-5 is the spiritual successor to the RX-8, but it's been hitting the gym and reading philosophy. It's smarter, stronger, sharper. And yes, the rotary engine is back. Just not how you remember it. Okay, quick pit stop, pop quiz. What do you get when you cross a hybrid powertrain with a rotary engine? Answer, a drivetrain so innovative it'll make EV purists raise an eyebrow, and internal combustion fans breathe a sigh of relief. Here's how it works. The RX-5 features a rotary range extender that charges the battery. Yeah, the rotary doesn't drive the wheels. It just keeps them moving by feeding the EV system. It's clean, it's clever, and it solves the rotary's biggest flaw, inefficiency. Mazda didn't kill the rotary. They evolved it. Now let's talk design, because you will not confuse this for anything else on the road. The RX-5 fuses Mazda's signature Kodo design language with something a little more interstellar. It's sleek, but aggressive. Smooth curves meet sharp creases. There's heritage in its proportions. Long hood, short rear, but everything's modernized. Think RX-7 meets Blade Runner. Inside, minimalism meets motorsport. You get a driver-centric cockpit, digital displays that morph based on drive mode, and, finally, a return of tactile driving controls. Mazda heard the cries of purists and said, "We got you." Still paying attention? Good. Let's throw in a pattern interrupt. Remember when infotainment screens were the size of a microwave door and lagged like your grandma's internet? Not here. Mazda's new UX is fast, fluid, and finally, not annoying. And yes, they gave us real buttons for climate control. Hallelujah. But here's the real juice, performance. Mazda hasn't dropped official 0 to 60 times yet, but early testers are whispering numbers in the sub-4-second range. With a lightweight chassis, low center of gravity, and torque-rich electric motors, this thing moves. It's not just a nod to the RX lineage, it's a full-speed salute. And yet, there's one question left unanswered. A big one. What does it sound like? We know the rotary's back, but is it muted by the EV setup, or has Mazda found a way to give it a voice again? The answer could make or break the RX-5's legacy. And here's the kicker. We'll be covering the first track test of this car in our next episode. Real-world performance. Real-world sound. No PR fluff. So if you're wondering whether this is just another nostalgic nameplate reboot, or the rebirth of a driving legend, don't blink. Hit that subscribe button. And in the comments, tell us, should the rotary be silent and efficient, or loud and proud? The RX is back. And the story? It's just getting started.